Welcome back. How are you? Are you having a nice week? It's Friday. I'm recording this on Friday. And if I'm super productive, like I intend to be, I will upload this on Friday. I know, right? Me uploading, relatively within the time that I recorded something. So are you ready for the weekend? I'm not ready for the weekend. The skies are really pretty, aren't they? So, I made a video the other day, and in that video, I mentioned that I had plans. I was going to have a better mental attitude about life, not be sad about people who are no longer here, and I was going to progress more in Warframe, and not do things like I'm doing right now, and that is just coming in this area because I think it's fun, and killing stuff and practicing like shooting or things like that, because one of the things that I noticed is in a lot of tutorial videos or build videos, they'll go into like this practice area within Warframe that I don't know how to access yet, and they'll do all of these simulations. And what's great about that is that you can, spawn the exact type of enemies that you want, and you can practice around. I guess there's even a God mode so that you don't die while you try to figure things out. But I also found, as I look at those, that it's not accurate in what you can do because it's not showing the mobs in a real setting. You know what I'm saying? The AI within there isn't what I see in these build videos is not what I experience when I go on a mission. So I'm not exactly sure how. I'm assuming it's accurate because I guess the community would have been, up in arms, because so many people do those kind of videos. But I wish more people did. You can go in there if you want, but then go on a mission and show how it really looks. You see what I'm saying? How the output that you're really going to get, if you're going for a specific play style in a build, show how it actually looks. So, I've been practicing in real life settings. Like I said, I don't like real life, like Warframe is I don't even believe I said that. In-game mission type settings, different things. And one thing that I definitely want to do is get a silent weapon. Wow, the sucker. Didn't want to go down. Because the weapon that I'm using is the Vectis. You see me with this Vectis all the time. And it's a very loud weapon. It's a sniper rifle. But if you notice, I'm hitting things, but things aren't going down as much as as quickly as I would like for a sniper rifle. So I know I don't have all the mods, the optimal mods for it. But that doesn't change the fact that I don't have a silent weapon. So I'd like to do that. But first, I want to talk about, in my video, I mentioned, about the holidays and whatnot, and I had a plan, and it was a good plan. In theory, on paper, it was a good plan. I was going to celebrate life, not mourn death. Would you believe that the next day, my cousin died? I went to log into Facebook to respond to a message and saw my other cousin, posted a picture with him. And so I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So I hearted it on my way to the message thing. Because I don't have Facebook on my phone. I refuse to put that shit on my phone. So I access it from the desktop. That's the thing that's supposed to drop fetch that never does for me. Anyway, yeah, I went to log in and I hearted the picture of him with my cousin, my two cousins, and I happened to notice in the comments, "Rest in heaven," RIH. And I was like, wait, what? And at that point, I didn't know what they were talking about, who died, and at first I thought it was, my other cousin that passed, only because I hadn't seen a post from him in a while, and I had seen one from the one that did pass away like day before yesterday. So, your first thought, it's like, what the hell? And so then I went looking in my timeline, and that's when I saw that he had passed away. And I'm questioning life right now, because on the anniversary of my brother's death, I find out that my cousin died the day before. So what's the point? It's like life told me to put up or shut up. So am I supposed to not mourn at all? I mean, that would make me not human. Or celebrate life from the get-go. Yeah, I got nothing. This is why I hate making plans, because when I make plans and I get all excited about it and everything, life says, "Oh, no, girl, you and your plan, no." So I had a very productive day today. I've just been in a zone. Like right now I'm recording and I'm, in Warframe, because I find killing things very therapeutic. And ironically, talking to you guys is also very therapeutic to me. I don't know why, but it actually is, which is why I'm doing it. But yeah, I've got nothing. Wow, it's stuck. Yeah, I've literally got nothing on that. So it's like I have to, and I'm not trying to make everything about me, because my cousin had a wife, two sisters he was very, very close to, just like I was very close with my brother. So I can't even imagine. I can imagine their pain, because it was such a shock. Supposedly he went to go take a shower and fell out, and they were unable to resuscitate him. So I was trying to figure out, what good can I do? How can you turn a negative into a positive? And one thing that I will say is that this experience, and it's unfortunate that sad things tend to prompt this to happen, is I talk to people that I haven't talked to in a while. Look at that. That's a funky shape, isn't it? I talked to my cousin that posted the picture in the first place, and then it's been months since I talked to him. So it was good to talk with him and catch up on life. It's just a shame that it was over something sad. But I talked to him, and you'll never guess who I spoke to. You'll never guess. My elusive sister. The one that popped up. She found out that we share a father when she took an ancestry DNA test. Life has just not been kind in syncing our schedules at all. But in truth, we can make a better effort. And well, okay, I'll just be honest. I got to a point where I was tired. I was done of reaching out. It wasn't like I was mad or anything. It's just I was done. I'm just not that person that just keeps on and on. Are you okay? I was just checking on you. Did you take your iron pill? You know, that kind of thing. I'm just not that person to keep on doing it, and I'm the only one doing it. So, we talked today, and, you know, she apologized because she's been going through some stuff, and I definitely understand that. And it was good to talk to her. We talked for about an hour. So I was glad about that. And I was thinking, you know, maybe I can inspire others to, particularly since it's, you know, coming around the holidays, reach out to the people that you don't normally talk to, but you care about. Don't take for granted that you have tomorrow, because you may not have tomorrow, to reach out to them. Just do it, you know, so that you don't have regrets. I don't have regrets about my cousin because we interacted and whatnot, but he died way too soon. Well, okay, he was a religious man, so I guess he didn't die too soon. He died when he was supposed to, because he was a minister, so a part-time minister. So I guess he died exactly when he was supposed to. So don't get me to lying about something like that. But, there's, you know, I wish I hadn't been so sick to, you know, get to family events, and it, you know, I could have sent text messages or called. I could have done more. And although I don't have any regrets, it's not like I'm beating myself over the head with it, but it's a lesson learned, reminded of, not to do that, particularly with all the new family that's coming into my life with DNA tests and figuring it out and whatnot. That piece of shit, you're about to drop it. Drop it. Drop it, yes. I did get, I apologize for being slow in responding to messages. Someone asked me, did I want fetch? Yes. Yes, because, yes. Because I mean, it's possible when I kill this, it'll drop fetch. I highly doubt it. See? So yes, I do, but I need a minute to, get some things together. But, I mean, if you know, want to sell those and whatnot, by all means, absolutely, please do. I mean, if I'm not supposed to have fetch, I'm not supposed to have fetch. But yes, I do want it. And thank you for offering it to me. And I will be responding to comments, probably next week. I just need a minute to get my head together. Okay, now, Warframe, silent weapons. As you can see with my footage here now, I'm not playing the best, not shooting the best because I'm running my mouth and I'm not in the, you know, the best of moods, but, you know, life goes on. And, you know, the ironic thing that I noticed is that it's just shooting away, but not really. The AI on that is really buggy because it's not coming close enough to do anything to me. But whatever. I noticed that when someone dies, almost immediately, like within an hour, I will see a baby was born. You know? So it's like the cycle keeps going. So in Warframe, I realized that just like in life, you should make the most efficient use of your time. And I haven't found the sigil yet where I can place that sucker on my Warframe, kill things in here and still earn rep without having to do missions. I mean, if there is one, I just haven't, you know, come across it yet. I need that. I absolutely need that because I prefer just having fun hanging out than actually doing missions. But anyway, I like bows. I like bows, but I've gotten very spoiled Is it ever going to come closer to me? I'm recording this so that I can make note of it, because once Fortuna is out and things settle down after the holidays, I'm going to make a video of things that I think need to be worked on. And this will probably be one of them. Yeah, so I like bows. So I have the Mutalist, which is, I think, a Cernos weapon, of a Cernos bow. And I have the Cernos. Now the Mutalist is fully leveled, and I believe with 2 Forma. The Dread and the Cernos, I'm in the process of leveling. And things aren't going down the way that I would. Yeah, this is buggy. This is not what I would call efficient AI, unless there's another purpose for this. Because to me, if you're not going to actively try to kill me, then why aren't you dropping hyenas to do something to me? So let's see if coming over here will do something. So anyway, I like the Mutalist the best so far, because I like the poison. The poison. It's got a mechanic on it that when you shoot the arrows, it causes these toxic clouds to do extra damage. And I like that. I don't know. I just like it. But I've gotten very used to having this really big zoom on the Vectis. So it's an adjustment learning how to shoot without it. And then there's also the mechanic of channeling. You can shoot the bows, regularly, but it does more damage if you hold it a little bit. And I apologize again for the lackluster action here, but I'm recording this again because I'm testing this. I want to send this in. So anyway, I'm curious what you guys recommend as a good bow. I really like the Mutalist. The Dread is, I think, level 14, and the Cernos is like level 10. So within the next day or two, I should have those leveled up. But my problem is that even though I have 2 Formas in the Mutalist, stuff is not going down as quickly as it does with the do you see this shit? It's running from me. Okay, yeah, that's bugged. Now I just gotta mess with it because it's making me happy. For all the times that it didn't drop the hyena to give me fetch. So anyway, like for example, here's a very good example. The ships that fly around and drop mobs onto Fortuna. Those I can take out. You've seen me do it within like 4 shots, 3 or 4 shots with my Vectis. With my Mutalist, with 2 Forma, I'm just shooting and shooting and shooting. And now that I'm talking about this, the sniper rifle probably has better damage with range than the bow, maybe? Is the bow more of a mid-range weapon and the sniper long range? That may be the issue. So, and if that is the issue, can you not use a bow as your main? Or do I just have to mod it with range to get it up to where I need it to go? So, what do you guys use for silent weapons, so if you want to do a spy mission and not get caught, or, you're just tired of hearing boom, 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 boom all the time. Let me know your suggestions. I have tons of weapons that I have to level, and I look forward to that. I've got tons that are cooked and ready to go. I just have to get in there and do it. And that's what I've been doing lately, is being efficient and deciding, which one I like the best and getting rid of them. Like, I have the A Bronco pistols. I think that's what they're called. And I'm not really feeling them all that much because of the load times. It does this animation. Yeah, making this thing run makes me happy. But it's bugged. I mean, to me, this should not be doing this. All of this time has been wasted, and you could have dropped 4 or 5 hyenas by now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Goodbye. So yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I do have some mods for silence, but I've never been able to get something to be like silent. But I don't have all the available mods of all the things like veterans do. And that's part of the journey, doing it to figure it out. And this area seems to have chilled out a bit. So yeah, that's my goal right now, is to get things leveled up, get all my frames leveled. I have frames that I need to level. I have weapons that I need to level. And I was talking about the A Bronco. It has an animation for those that don't play. When you reload it, it does sort of like a spin, like the Western kind of spin where you spin your guns. And it takes, if you're in the middle of a fight, those seconds mean something. And I'm sure that there's a mod that I could do to cut that down, but I could just use, the twin Brancas that they have an animation too, but I don't know, I just like them better. I don't know. So I'll probably get rid of the A Broncos. I've been getting rid of the weapons that I don't particularly like. Some people keep them all. But if I'm not going to use it, then why keep it? The only ones that I keep are the ones that I can't replace, like the login rewards. Whether I like it or not, I'll keep it. So yeah, this area seems to have chilled out, and I have talked long enough. So I am going to wrap this one up and stop playing so that I can edit this. So yeah, leave me, if you have any recommendations on weapons, let me know in the comments below. Remember, show your love to the people that you care about. Keep in touch, even if it's a text message. Show your love. Love is an action. Remember that. And I will see you guys in the next one.